Trooper Fink's family, friends, coworkers, and people all over this state are grieving tonight. He leaves behind his fiancée and his parents. And those who knew him best say he had dreamed of becoming a trooper with the Florida Highway Patrol since he was 6 years old.
And now we're hearing from one of his high school teachers as well as a friend. Our Steve King is live tonight near I-95 in St. Lucie County with how they are remembering him tonight. Steve?
Felicia, both Trooper Zachary Fink's former high school teacher as well as one of his friends who knew Fink since way before he was a trooper say that they were shocked and heartbroken to learn that Fink is the one who died in the line of duty this morning.
It was just a real, wow, you gotta be kidding.
Michael Ridlin was Zachary Fink's economic and government teacher at Marine and Oceanographic Academy in Fort Pierce during Fink's senior year. Ridlin describes Fink as a bright, driven, and well-liked student.
Zach always had a lot of energy, really nice, very popular with the fellow students. Everybody liked Zach.
Ridlin says when he found out Fink died in Friday's crash, he was in shock.
They're so young to you. I mean, it's like, a different situation, but it's kind of like outliving a child. It's just not, it's kind of not the natural way things are supposed to happen.
Alex Cardinal, who was a cashier at the West Palm Beach Publix where Fink shopped in 2020, says he was heartbroken when he learned what happened.
I was devastated. Not a good thing to wake up to.
Cardinal says he and Fink would talk about everything from sports to cooking to law enforcement.
We also talked about police work because I was interested in being a 911 dispatcher, and he told me what I had to do and stuff like that. He was very friendly and cordial.
Cardinal says Fink was still training at the academy at that time. Here's Cardinal talking about the person Fink was.
He was outgoing and he cared about people, and he always told me he wanted to be a police officer and why. And I asked him why he wanted to be a police officer, and he said because all his life he wanted to save people and serve the community.
And Fink leaves behind his fiancée and parents. Reporting live in St. Lucie County, Steve King, WPBF 25 News.